Hello! Happy Thursday! It's almost Christmas. Thanks for so much for watching. Hey, let me turn this a little bit here. Yes, this might look a little bit different because, yeah, there's no... Yes, this is live. Yes, it is, Electron. Thanks for being here. Yes, no theme song or anything today. No, of the normal things. I'm using my phone today because, I have so much stuff to open. More than I ever have in my whole life. And with my normal little studio that I have in my office, that wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. So yeah, hey RJ, how's it going, man? Stubbs, thanks so much for being here. So yeah, I thought I haven't really done an unboxing video in a long time. I don't really do them so much. I used to do them on Instagram. Right now, I don't really have my account, but that's a whole nother story. And I see you also, Anti-Venom. He says, sorry I'm late by literally 0 minutes. George, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's just a random little unboxing. And I also want to tell you about how I have all of this stuff. You guys, hey, Toys R Life. Thanks so much. It's so much. I gotta look close to make sure I see everybody. Hang Solo is here. Thanks so much, you guys, for being here. This is so awesome. So I recently became what's called a McFarlane Toys influencer. Or was it a McFarlane Toys affiliate? I think a McFarlane Toys influencer, I think was the term. Whatever the term is. Yeah, which is really cool. And so that's why I have all of this stuff. I have so much. And so thank you so much to McFarlane. So that's really cool. So the way I became that is just by taking pictures of McFarlane stuff sometimes, and they reached out to me. And they literally reached out to me with the subject line in my email saying, we noticed you. We noticed you, and we would like you to become a McFarlane affiliate, which means we send you stuff, and all you got to do is either like review it or do some type of content with it. And they've been pumping stuff out, like sending me stuff so much stuff that I don't even have the time to go through it all or any of it. So much, like more stuff than I can handle and create content for. So now I've just got a lot of boxes. Yes, it says AB. I have so many boxes. And so that's what it's all for. So I hope I'm not being a bad affiliate by, oh, they've sent me all this stuff and I've only been able to make this one content thing for all of them. But there's some cool stuff in here. Some stuff I've opened up, peeked in, and that's it. Some stuff I haven't opened at all, but it's basically just a ton of McFarlane stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of DC things in here, and some other things too. But are you guys big McFarlane fans? Are you like McFarlane? Thanks, Stubbs. I appreciate it. Do you like the DC stuff? How you guys feeling about McFarlane at the moment? Good, good, good. I'm feeling real good. I mean, they've been very nice to me. If you saw the video, I got invited to this McFarlane Toys New York City Comic-Con party in New York City over the summer, or maybe it was in the fall, and that was so cool. And I think maybe that's another reason why they noticed. So that was just really cool. So basically, what I want to encourage you guys to keep doing, as you keep doing, is keep posting stuff and keep tagging the brands in it. And there's definitely a way to post things that can make brands notice and like your stuff more. Like if you mix a bunch of brands, I do this. I'm really bad about that. I mix brands in my photos all the time. But if you like kind of post a shot with just McFarlane figures in it, you tag them, and it's something that's really like a photo is really good for their brand specifically, they're going to be like, this person is doing us a favor here. So that's awesome. And so as long as you're doing stuff like that, they will notice you. And they did. And they're very active in noticing stuff like that, which is really cool. McFarlane is very aware of the fact that toy photography is a thing. So much to the point where they literally found somebody on Instagram who took pictures of toys and hired that person to become their full-time toy photographer. Like literally hired them like salary full-time to be, and that's the most inspiring thing I've ever heard. John, so Aesthetic on Instagram, nicest guy ever. So cool, and I met him recently. So yeah. So McFarlane's cool. They're really cool. So keep I don't know, keep taking pics and wait, no sound. Hank Solo says no sound. Can anyone else hear me? Sounded like everything else was going okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Seems like sound is okay. But yeah, keep on posting stuff. And I'm not just saying just McFarlane, everybody. I know Hasbro does the same thing too. They've got they basically have like a list of people on this kind of like influencer list, and then they just send stuff to those people, and then they post stuff, and it's good for the brand, and it makes me tell people to say post more stuff with them, you know. So, yeah, just keep doing it. It's I just think it's inspiring to hear about people, you know, getting things just from posting and doing what they love online, which is really cool. So keep doing that. Keep doing it. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, enough of me blabbering. So I've got this box right here. Right here. I got one box. I've got her. And I've got this box, which I did open up and peek. I have not opened up and gone through any of these boxes yet. Yes, Electron, I can see it. Sorry. And I got this box right here. I haven't even opened that at all. And I've also... Oh, I got a... thanks, babe. Hang on a sec. Are you got it?
Yeah. It's a Christmas video.
Happy holiday. Hang on, let me put this.
Happy holiday.
Happy holidays to everyone. Stubb says hi.
Hi.
And so I got this. Okay, that's your last one.
You're taking up the whole one.
And so I've also got this one. So I've got a lot of different stuff to to open up. And yes, this is a Batman hat, and this was also made by her. So if you want any cool handmade Christmas hats, custom-made, handmade hats like this, go to Sweetheart Harley on Instagram or sweetheartharley.com. It's all right there. Custom, awesome stuff.
You can buy the exact one you're wearing.
Yes, this exact one I'm wearing. Literally this one. You could buy this with all of my head sweat on it. You could buy this one. So here we go. I don't know which box to open. Okay, I'm not gonna open up this one first. That's the most recent one I've gotten. I think I'll do this one second. This one's really, I know what's in here. It's really good stuff. And I'm not gonna open up every single figure because that's just gonna be way too much. But there is one whole complete wave of figures in here that does include the, it does include the Build-A-Figure. So yes, it's gonna be like, I can open them up and put the Build-A-Figure up and everything. So here we go, number one. Yes, okay. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a new Avatar movie that just came out. We got Jake Sully and we've got Neytiri. So these are the main two characters. I actually went and saw this movie 2 nights ago. It's absolutely freaking incredible. I don't care if you're a huge fan of the first one or not, this is a absolutely jaw-dropping movie. Go and see this movie. Like, it's so cool. It's absolutely freaking... Okay, but this isn't an Avatar talk, but there are figures for this. So, I don't know if you guys have seen these at all yet. They're really cool. Electron says the figures look weird on the faces. I don't know. Check out Jake Sully. He looks pretty legit. He looks really good. And I did see these guys in person at that New York City party that I went to. And they're quality. I mean, they're at the quality that you would expect from McFarlane, which is good. But they're taller because they're bigger. And it's like he comes with an axe, the gun, and the packaging is really cool too. We've got Neytiri. Freaking sweet. So I think it's a really cool line, and I hope these do really well because I think the movie's gonna do really well, obviously. Hank Solo says better than Star Wars. The movie's, I mean, I'm never gonna say yes to that question. The movie's obviously not better than Star Wars, but it is absolutely incredible, and that's a completely biased answer there. But the movie's incredible, and you're gonna be like a little kid just watching that movie and just like, it's incredible. And we've also got one of these guys too, the Banshee Rider and Neytiri. So she's over here too. And all of these figures, and especially this one, these are all blacklight. So like if you put these up to in the dark with the blacklight, they glow, which is really cool. And so this is obviously not to the same scale as these, but I believe it is to the same scale. Oh my god! All right, this is cool. Stubb says, "What's the story of the movie?" The story, well, I won't say too much, but basically, you know, the Na'vi that we grow to love from the first movie, they are forced to kind of be in exile and go to a different group of Na'vi near the water. And so there's all kinds of cool water stuff going on. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it. And it's really cool. So that's basically brief of the story. Yeah. So, and then also, yeah, this is the same scale. So here we go. We've got the Metcaina Reef. So this is like underwater. And seeing these figures now after watching the movie is really cool. I have so much more context now, and I appreciate them even more now. So awesome. And check it out. I know there's probably, it lights up. I can't turn it off. Well, it's on. There you go. So these are really cool. And I'm really hoping that a lot of, I don't know, people see this movie and kids see this movie and just get so inspired. And they go into Target and they see all these and, you know, they ask for these for Christmas. And I think that's probably was their goal. So I got it. Thanks, Anti-Venom. And I tried holding it down and it didn't work, but a couple clicks. So go see this movie, and then if you're that inspired, take some shot. And seeing the movie, I did get some toy photography inspiration, for sure. Because there's so much awesome action with water and explosions and fire and just a lot of really cool stuff. So go see the movie. And look, it says right here, black light glow. Thanks, McFarlane. Thanks, Todd. Actually, yeah, Todd sent these all to me directly. He called me up yesterday. He's like, hey, dude, bro, what's up, man? And I was like, Todd, I'm busy. Don't call me when I'm busy on Wednesday nights. And he's like, I got a bunch of stuff to send you. And I'm like, okay. Just kidding. Todd and I are not like that. And even if he did call me, I would be very polite. I did meet him, though. And he's very nice. Okay, so there's that for now. I don't know where to put them. All right. Should I open up this box? No, I'm gonna open up this one, which I have not even. It's still all taped up. So I think I know what's in here. I think I know. Huh. Always keep a good knife around by, you know, your front door or something, in case an intruder comes in, but also in case you get cool stuff in the mail. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring this down a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. And it's really cool too because these are the boxes that like get sent to the store. You can even see in here, like. It says DC Suicide Squad King Shark Gold Label series, but I don't think that's what's in here. I don't think so. I'm really sorry if I've missed any stuff in the live chat. All right. Oh, here we go. This is what I thought was in these. These are so cool. Okay, so these are the have you seen these page punchers? These are so cool, and I love this idea. And this series is freaking fantastic. Wait, so if you're a Green Lantern fan, there's Green Lantern Rebirth, like the series from a while back, with Hal Jordan coming back, and then there's the beginning of DC's Rebirth with Hal Jordan. So I think this is the DC's Rebirth. Either way, so these are so cool. because so like me as a kid growing up, I loved superheroes, but I didn't start actually reading comics until I was like 19 years old. And because I just like I didn't really know where to start with comics. I didn't really like I don't know, and I wasn't really much of a reader to begin with. So I just like I don't know. And I think these are really cool because it's kind of like an entryway to kids or anybody who loves superheroes but doesn't really know a lot about reading comics. And because if you want to get the best stories with these characters that you love, going straight to the comics is really the best way. And so this is really cool. These are like a perfect like entryway to those. And I love that. And I love that about this. And especially they're putting good stories in here. Honestly, is this... I need to open this up. Can anyone tell me who has this? Because who's a Green Lantern fan. Green Lantern Rebirth. Is this the old school Hal Jordan coming back Green Lantern Rebirth? Or is this DC's Rebirth Green Lantern? I think it's the... Because with Rebirth, there was Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps and then Green Lanterns or something. I don't know. Hey, Steve. How's it going, dude? I'm just going to pop this open to figure that out. Electron, you never seen these? You can find these at Target, actually, quite easily. Stubbs thing is just DC's Rebirth. That would make more sense. It is more recent. But at the same time, well... I don't know. I'm gonna crack it open. Because both are actually really great. Because I did really enjoy the beginning of DC Rebirth with Hal Jordan. Hal's always my favorite Green Lantern. If any Green Lantern fans, who is your Green Lantern? Who is your Green Lantern? Is it are you John Stewart? Are you a Hal Jordan? Are you Kyle? Are you Kyle Rayner? So I'm cracking this open real quick. So here we go. This is Imran's a Guy Gardner fan. RJ's a Hal Jordan for the win. Same here. This is 100%. This is not DC's Rebirth. This is where Hal Jordan comes back. I remember this. So either way, fantastic series, and you get a cool little figure to help inspire you. And these aren't the only lines that they come with a comic book too. You can get there's 6-inch scale, more like 7-inch scale figures that come with some comics too. So yes, sorry it took so long with just freaking Green Lantern, but we've got Green Lantern. We've got this is the new 52 Joker #1, the villain one-offs that they were doing. So there's Joker, and we've got Nightwing. This is DC Rebirth. You're right. That one's no mistake. Which I did read the beginning of this series. Nightwing is awesome. There's a lot in here. We got Black Adam, which is now this movie is now on HBO Max. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a great movie. We've got Batman. We've got some Hush going on. See him in there? Sorry, you guys, with the live chat. Chad Green says, I love your channel. Can I get a shout out? Thanks, Chad. Oh, you know what? Also, I wanted to mention, which has been really, really crazy. The channel is so incredibly close to 40,000. Yeah, it's at like 39.6 something, which is so cool, and it's at the rate it's been going up. Hey, that kid, thanks for being here. At the rate it's going up now, it seems like it's gonna be at 40,000 pretty quick. So that's really amazing, you guys. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And I would like to do something special for 40K for sure. Whoa. Hang Solo did a custom. Hang says, I'm gonna send you a picture of my custom Krampus. Awesome. Yeah, please send it over to me. Yeah, Twitter DMs are really the best way at the at this point. So thank you guys so much. And it's actually crazy too, because when the whole YouTube hack thing happened, I lost about well over 500 subscribers, and so now got all of that has come back and more. So thank you guys, thank you seriously. So I definitely want to do some type of fun giveaway or something when I hit 40, like something cool. I don't want to just give away a bunch of little, like, I want to give something really cool. Okay, there's still stuff in here. And of course, we've got America's hero, the world's hero, the best superhero in the world, Superman. And this is also a really good series too. This is when I was at the most keeping up with comics. It was when Rebirth was coming out, and I really enjoyed them. Thank you so much, Bo Thomas. And Electron, there was a question. What's my favorite Star Wars figure? This guy right here. It's my favorite Star Wars figure. My Figure Arts, Mando. I use this guy all the time. He's still in the same pose as last time I shot him. Oh, and there's still 2 more in here. Oh, and we've got Flashpoint. Hey, Drone Adventure. Venom is around. He was running back and forth for a while. Oh, he's eating dinner at the moment. Thanks for feeding them.
You're welcome.
Flashpoint. Another amazing series. Absolutely read that. That's cool how it comes with Flashpoint Batman, Thomas Wayne in there. That's cool. Hank Solo says, man, that sucks. I'm kind of scared of fooling with IG after your experience. Hey, as long as if you join Instagram and you are super careful, make sure your passwords are really good, you have all type of 2-factor authentication on everything, you will not have the same problem as I had. And the reason I had the problem was because I had my Instagram linked to my Facebook, my personal Facebook. I did not put as much time into securing my personal Facebook, so that's where it all happened. But I haven't lost it officially yet. So, and thank you, Chad, for the hat. If you would like a hat such as this one, this is a custom-made hat made by Sweetheart Harley herself, and these are for sale on her store. She makes these, so head to sweetheartharley.com if you want one. And there's still one more. Okay, so there's two Flashpoints, one with the Flash as well. That's kind of cool. Sweet. So, I mean, if you are a person who loves superheroes, especially DC, like me, and would like to get into comics and you want more of superhero, grab one of these. Find your favorite character. Flashpoint. These are all really great series just to get started too. And they're not too far away. I mean, this doesn't really matter, but they're not too far away from current continuity. Still technically, I don't know. Still not too far away. Hang Solo, is she on eBay? I don't think she sells her stuff on eBay at the moment. But she has everything on her store. So if you go to sweetheartharley.com, it's all right there. It is all right there. Chad, if you have any Deadpools, what's your favorite? The Deadpool that I have used for a lot of my shots is actually this one. This is the amazing Yamaguchi Deadpool. So that one, if you've seen that photo of him slicing up a watermelon, I used that figure for that. So these are awesome. These are so cool. All right. Awesome. So we got 2 more boxes. All right. We got this one right here. Yeah, let's do this one next. This one is really cool. So I actually hand-picked a lot of this stuff. So there's a lot in here. Boa says, what are you guys going to do for Christmas? And are you excited for it? Obviously, I'm very excited for it. We're not going to do anything crazy. We're going to go see some family. My family, her family. We'll do our own little thing here. That's pretty much it. We're not going to do anything crazy. That's pretty much it. So that's it. I'm getting really hot. I have to take the hat off. Sorry, babe. I'm taking the hat off. I'm getting hot. All right. Here we go. So, what did you say?
And I get to walk past you to change my clothes so I can film in the office. Oh, I gotta go. There's no way to get around.
It's okay, just go. All right. These are great. Okay, so after when I'm all done with everything, I'm definitely gonna stick around and just talk and answer questions for sure. But Steve, I love your question. Favorite holiday food and favorite dessert. The first thing I think of when I think of holiday food is eggnog. I love eggnog, but I'm really strongly lactose intolerant. So if I have eggnog, it'll ruin my day. I get the worst heartburn. And it's real bad. Okay, so this box. I'm excited for this box. This box has. So here we go. We've got this is the meat and potatoes. We've got some full big figures. So this entire wave is in this box. This entire wave, this Blackest Night wave. If oh my god, this is one of my favorite series ever. Is Blackest Night, so good. So this entire I was so excited to be able to get a hold of this whole wave. And this whole wave has this Atrocitus Build-A-Figure in it. So not only are the figures awesome, but yeah, just being able to put together Atrocitus is going to be so fun. So we've got Kyle Rayner right here, and he's got a sword and a Green Lantern construct in here. He's heavy. This is really a heavy figure. So super excited for Kyle. I can't wait for them to do more Green Lantern. So I've got a Hal. I've got Hal and I've got John Stewart over there. And I know there's been a couple different John Stewarts, and now I've got Kyle. So if I'm McFarlane, I'll be pumped for. Give me the Kilowog Mega Figure. Where's the Kilowog Mega Fig? That will be. I will instantly buy that. Hey, Comic Dad. I'm so glad you think so, Electron. Eggnog is fantastic. Okay, so next we've got Deathstorm. Oh. I'm a huge Firestorm fan. I love the character of Firestorm. I think he's just cool, and he's super powerful, and he's got a really cool and I think just unique and really interesting power set. He's literally two people, and he can like manipulate atoms and molecular structures of things to the point where he can make anything turn into whatever he wants just by manipulating and switching around the atoms and stuff. It's so cool. He can literally create kryptonite just by messing around with atoms. He's like the only person in the universe that can do that, which is so cool. All right. I took the Batman hat off because I was getting hot. Whenever I do these streams, I'm talking a lot. I just get really hot, but I'll put the hat back on. Just for popular request. So, and Deathstorm is even cool. This guy is absolutely terrifying in this book too. So, just super happy that we got a freaking Deathstorm figure. Ah, so cool. And so we've got Atrocitus's head and his armor in there, and we've also got like is that even a Black Lantern? I don't even remember. But that's really cool. That's super cool. I'm actually gonna open these up today on the stream and put them all together. And I mean, we've got Batman. We've got hey Halo. So have a good night, man. And we've got Black Lantern Batman, which is he's not in this series very much, but he has quite an awesome full splash. And it's really cool. Oh, nice, Comic Dad. Awesome. I will definitely make sure because it's so easy for me to miss stuff on there. Hey, Eddie. Thanks for being here, dude. And so Batman, he looks great. He looks real great. And he comes with Atrocitus's arms. So that's going to be cool. So when I'm done just unloading these boxes, I'm going to turn the screen around a little bit, and I'm going to open up these Blackest Night figures. I might not open everything up. Venom, you're in the way, buddy. There's other stuff in here, too, and I'll wait till the end to pull them out. And, okay, let's get that out of here. Oh, I don't remember this being in here. Oh. It's the whole... Now I'm concerned for a sec here. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. I'm going to bring that out because that's not part of the wave. I don't remember why that was in here. I don't remember that. Okay, well, we've got Superman, of course. We've got the Black Lantern Superman. Heck yeah. And he comes with Atrocitus's legs. Atrocitus is going to be a big boy. Just look how big his legs are. It's going to be a big figure. So, freaking sweet. And Superman looks great. He looks great. McFarlane has come a long way. I think with just their face sculpts alone, just from the beginning, these look really good. Like the Black Adam figure, like look at this face sculpt. Like that looks like The Rock. That looks good. Does that not really look like him? How's it going? J Hart, and Sonic Burst. How's it going, guys? Thanks for coming on in. But yeah, I'm just saying, McFarlane's come a long way with their face sculpts. So that looks really good. Hi, Venom. Okay, so the whole wave is right here. I thought there was more in here, because I know they came on the Black Hand too, didn't they? At first I was like, wait, is there not all of the Build-A-Fig in here? But yeah, they're all here, right? Yeah, it's all here. So when I'm done opening up just the boxes, hey buddy, I'm gonna open those guys up and put it all together. So this was a surprise. So with a Scarecrow this is from Arkham City, right? Or no, Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight, yeah. So that's cool. Oh, Electron is back and he has soda. That's great. Electron, thank you for coming back, letting us know you have soda. Oh, nice. Chad's favorite figure is the X-Men suit, Deadpool. Heck yeah. Oh, and Han Solo got the Spawn clown at GameStop. I've never been a huge Spawn fan, but great. The character designs are awesome. They're so cool. Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't even see this. This was in here. It says, Dear McFarlane's Toy Store customer. On rare occasion, we tend to come across toys that have lost the battle on their journey to our warehouse. It can be slightly damaged. It can have a slightly damaged corner or dent in the packaging. As a token of our appreciation, we have included an extra toy in your order from our collection of damaged packaged toys. These are chosen at random and placed in your box. The packaging is crushed, or dented. It is a little bit. Yeah, see, it's a little bit. However, the item is new. If you're already an out-of-the-box collector, this should fit right in your collection. If you're normally an in-package collector, this will be your chance to let a toy breathe and experience a one-of-a-kind smell of freshly opened new toy. Enjoy getting your hands on this free gift. We sincerely appreciate your support. Thank you from the McFarlane Toy Store. That is so cool. Sorry, buddy. Do you want to come up on my lap? Okay. Well, that's really cool. So if you go to the McFarlane Toy Store website and you buy stuff, there's a chance that you can get a free figure. Isn't that cool, babe?
Sorry.
Did you hear that? Did you read that? Yeah. They just threw it in because it was a damaged box. And Scarecrow.
Cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. So that's a cool incentive to go and shop right on there. And I don't know if you guys have ever gone to the McFarlane Toy Store. When it first opened up, there wasn't really a whole lot on there, and I was like, oh, that's too bad. And then I went on recently. You can get everything on there, and there's a lot of on-sale stuff, like super, super cheap, like really discounted, great stuff. And if you buy a bunch, they could throw in a free thing. And every day on the website, they have a, I think it's every day, they have like a daily deal. And when I went and I got this stuff, when I ordered this stuff, this guy, the deal for him was $5. He was $5. So I added him onto my order for $5. And I was kind of planning on getting this figure anyway, because I'm a big John Kent fan. So that was so cool. So go to, check out that the store and just scroll. Just take a look at the stuff. They've got a lot of stuff on there. They've got exclusive things there you can only get there. And they have great deals. And sometimes you can get a free thing. So that's so cool. And J Hart says the same thing. So that's really cool. Literally $5 for a nice figure. That's so awesome. So that's just super cool. And they even bring a cute little note. So that's really nice. And so the one other thing that I have in this box, there's a lot in this box, and I had to get him. I'm a big Deathstroke fan as well. Heck yeah. And this is one of my favorite runs of Deathstroke too, by the way. This is just a really freaking cool series. So we've got Deathstroke right here with no guns, of course. But he does come with a sword and a knife. And I'm a big fan of the not super armored Deathstroke look too. I just think that's really cool. And Merry Christmas to you, by the way, my friend. Coming up. So Deathstroke, look, like this order right here, in total, this was less than $100 of all these figures. One of them was $5, and I bought the Wave discounted. And one thing was free. The only full price figure I think I bought was the Deathstroke. Oh, Hang Solo does a great point. He says, give this stream a like. That would be great. If you're watching and you're enjoying it, just drop a quick like on the video. That would be amazing. Thank you so much. That helps a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, holy crap, this is a lot of stuff. So I'm definitely, these three figures I'm going to put to the side for now. And then, yeah. So, but these guys I am going to open up soon. I'm going to have one more big box full of stuff to get to. All right. Just going to, I don't even know. Hey, Chad says, you're my favorite YouTuber. Love you, what you do. Hey, thanks so much. He says you love the blood how-to vid. Chad, thank you so much for watching that. I'm so glad you liked that video. Has been like my most successful video. I posted that one well over a year ago, and it gets more views than videos I post like this week. Like every week, it continuously keeps getting views. So that's so cool. Thanks to YouTube for putting that one out there. Hey, Anel says, who would win, Deathstroke or Deadpool? I don't know. I mean, I would like to say Deathstroke. Deathstroke does have a little bit of a healing factor. Not quite like Deadpool's. Because Deathstroke does have, you know, that like kind of super soldier serum. I think Deathstroke would win. I think he would. All right, we got one more box. This box was a complete surprise. They sent me this, and I had no idea what it was. And I just kind of opened it up, and I just gave a quick little peek. Haven't gone through it yet, but I just didn't know what it was. And I was like, what is this? Comic Dad says Deadpool wins all day. Merry Christmas to you too, Big Rory Holler. And Jate Hardis. Sorry, man, I keep saying your name wrong. You're legit the best toy photographer, bro. It's awesome what you can do. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I just, oops. Oh, Venom's got a hairball. Sorry, buddy. I just am happy that you're here and watching, so thank you so much. Okay, this is the last box right here. This one's not as full, but I know there's some good stuff in here. Oh, all right. Look at that, gold label. Oh. Dark Flash. You know, I've never read anything with Dark Flash in it. But this is a freaking cool figure. What a cool figure! And it comes with some speed lightning effects. Gold label. Yeah, he's really freaking cool. He just looks good. Like that little gold on the pot, that looks good. He looks good in box. Awesome. That is so cool. I'm so pumped about that. And there's another figure, and we got a few more Avatar things. Are these the same one? Jake Sully and Swimwing and Tonowari and Swimring. If you've seen the movie, these guys are so cool. They like swim in the water with their tails, but they have wings flying out. It's really cool. Wait, what was that? Anel says, what if you saw him at night in a dark alley? I'd be absolutely terrified. But if I saw him at night in the dark alley, I would know that probably the Flash is around too, because I'm in that universe, so I'd feel a little bit more safe. Hey, Fred! Thanks for coming in, dude. So, yeah, these are awesome. These are so cool. And if, like I was saying before, if you went and you've seen this movie yet, these become that much more, like, I appreciate these figures that much more because the movie is so freaking cool. Yeah, and you can legitimately, like, create, like, the entire freaking landscape, which is absolutely beautiful in the movie. Like, I'm not a big fan of 3D movies. Like, when it was a really big craze and all movies were in 3D, I really was so sick of it. I did not like 3D, and I got a headache watching it, and I would take them off, and then I would get another headache by taking them off. There was just no good way to do it. So, but 3D in this is the best 3D. Not for a second did I get a headache or want to take them off or anything like that. Oops. All right, here we go. And so, I've also got Shazam. Heck yeah. Got another gold label figure. He looks good too. He looks really good. Got some lightning effects, and we've got fist hands and we've got open hands. That's so cool. Chad Green says, "I love your One Punch Man figure in the background." Oh yeah, he is right here, isn't he? I haven't used him in a while. He's a little dusty. Yeah, this is the Figma one. Custom cape. Man, this... Oh, no! Everyone, I'm sure you guys know the feeling. Hey, R3 says, from a toy photography perspective, McFarlane toys are the best and most detailed figure for the price. They aren't superposable, but they have a lot of detail and photograph really well. I agree. Honestly, they, like, McFarlane... I would say the quality of these McFarlane figures are not quite at the level of what Hasbro is putting out. But I will say, since McFarlane's been doing DC and this whole line of stuff, they have improved significantly. I will say they put out way more stuff. Like, you're getting new figure reveals, like, all the time, constantly. Always. And they're so incredibly available. Every time you go into any store, you are going to have a large selection of McFarlane figures. If you go to any store and try to look at Black Series, you're probably going to find one Lando and nothing else. But you will always have plenty of McFarlane figures. And they do a wide range of obscure characters, like all kinds of stuff. And I'll say the articulation is pretty good. You can put them in poses, but they do look a little funky, a little bit. Like, it's not quite the same. Like I was saying, not quite at the quality of where Hasbro is, but I do still think the quality is there. And plus, the prices of these have not really gone up like the Hasbro figures have. Yeah, I'm just happy that we've got McFarlane as an option. They're great. They put out good stuff. Really, really great stuff. Chad Green, great questions. What's your most expensive figure? My most expensive figure is up there right now. It's my 3-0 Fallout 1/6 scale T60 Power Armor figure. Paid a lot of money to get it, and I paid about half or more of what it's worth, but it's worth a lot. I'm not gonna really go into how much I paid for it. But that's all I got. That's all I've got. A lot of figures. A lot of figures today. Fred says, I agree on NECA. What did I miss with NECA? Comic Dad says NECA has the best detail. I would agree. I mean, for like the current and like that range, like NECA and like Hasbro, McFarlane, and Jazzwares is in there now too. But, the ones you can go and find in the store. I would agree. Yeah, and it's just really cool we have all these options, and that we can go into the store and find all these. All right, I'm gonna put all this stuff back in the box, and then I'm gonna start opening up some stuff. I'm gonna have to change my camera around so I can open this stuff up, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, let me move some of this stuff. Comic Dad says, my wife gave me a mummy, the mummy Michelangelo this morning for an early Christmas present. That's so cool. Awesome. Do you have any McFarlane Supermans? I don't think I have any McFarlane Supermans. I do have Superboy Prime from McFarlane. That's the only Superman I have from them. Yeah, I haven't gone into. Yeah, that's the only one I have. I did not get the Zack Snyder's Justice League one. Not because they didn't look good, just because I had a couple other black suits, Superman figures coming that I didn't want to get another one. You know, you only got so much room in the house. So I'm going to open up these 4 figures. What's up? Hey, no chewing? All right, let me rearrange. I will not be on camera anymore. I'm going to go behind camera. Chad, do you still have the $4 Skelly figure from that one video? Yes, I do. Yes, I do have him still. Of course I do. All right, here we go. We're going to change around. Hi. We're getting close here. And here we go. We're going to go on the floor, just like this. And this is how we're going to open them up. And actually, I'm right close to the screen too. So which one should we open first? We've got oh, what's a figure you regret buying? I don't know if I've ever gotten a figure and then really regretted it. Honestly, I can't think of anything. There's been times I've been a little disappointed with a figure, but never totally regretted buying. Okay. Who should I open up first? First person to tell me which one to open up first, I will open up. So we got Kyle Rayner, we've got Deathstorm, Batman, Superman. All right, Jade Hardtist says bats. All right, let's open up Batman. Let's open them up. Where's my little knife thing? Here it is. Here we go. Got this little cute little knife. Isn't this a cute little knife? This is Harleen's knife. She currently is really like into knives. She's like starting a knife collection now. She's really into it. And this is like the knife that we use to open up stuff. Chad Green, be safe with it. Yes. I definitely, by safe, yes, I will not harm the figure. All right, let's open this guy up. There he is. And you know what else is cool? Too, you don't get with other figures. You get a little trading card, too, when you buy a McFarlane figure. You know, that's another cool thing that stands out. You get a little trading card. That's cool, right? I think that's really cool. And you get a stand. I mean, it's hard to beat. They don't have to add that stuff in, but they do. And Chad says the fig looks sick. Yeah, he does. So, ooh, I'm going to have to cut some stuff. Yeah, while you're collecting the figures, you can collect the cards. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Got to cut these. So then we can take this guy out. You know, a lot of times you get these capes, though. Oops, sorry. The capes are a little bit, hang on. Sorry about the shaky cam. There we go. A little bit. It's my foot. The capes are a little bit chunky. Okay, this is going to be loud. Oh, there's still more stuff. Yes, the downside is definitely having to cut these up. Hey, Rocky Burgundy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here, too. All right. Yeah. This is definitely a downside, having to cut all these wires out. But they keep the figure secure, I suppose. They do. They serve their purpose. Wow, this is such a pain. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull him out like this. Oh, there's another one around his waist. Wow, I'm doing a terrible job right now. Jeez Louise, man. Gosh. I feel like scissors would be better for this. Okay, he's out. And he's also face palming as I take him out because I did such a bad job opening him up. Yes, J Hart Success Scissors. Yeah, I think you're probably right. So cool, all ripped up, weathered cape with the spikes. That's really cool. No, the Linda, these are like, they're not like the wires. They're like these little stretchy things, you know. Ugh. He looks good. I don't see any reason why he would need to look any different than the way he is. These will be great on Halloween. I mean, these were available on Halloween, but I'm a little bit late. These would be great on Halloween. And the face, too. Is he going to focus? Come on. There we go. That's close enough. Face looks good. I suppose you could get a little more detail and oh, look at the soft plastic on the head. And you know what? One of the things that I think is really important with figures is be able to articulate the neck and the head. Because if you can't move the head at all, you're not going to be able to get the emotion you want in the pose. And so there's a wonderful amount of head and neck articulation. So that's great. Zombies on Christmas is still pretty cool. I agree. Ooh, look at that. Articulation. The fact that you can stick them all the way back like this. And being able to put their hands together like that. So, yeah, this is a good figure. Really great figure. Let's put him right there. Let's pop out these arms. So there's Atrocitus's left arm. And then the right arm. I'm sorry that this is so loud. Here we go. Arms are there. And anytime you get boxes, it's okay. First of all, it is okay to throw them away. You do not need to keep your boxes. If you want to keep your boxes, you can. But if you find yourself in a position where you have too many boxes and you're like, what do I do with all of these? You can throw them away. It is okay to get rid of them. It's okay to not keep them. And if you do throw them away, make sure to recycle them. They got plastic, cardboard. This whole thing is recyclable. Throw this in the recycling bin and make sure it goes out because recycling makes a big difference. Make sure you recycle that for sure. Chad Green, I'm glad you don't mind the noise. Oh, hey, Tex Toy Photography, how's it going? Yeah, Zombie Batman is looking real good. So now we got Batman, let's open up Superman. So in the comics, actually, Superman is not dead. Batman is dead. Batman has literally been risen from the grave with the Black Lantern ring. Superman, during this time, was alive and well, but the Black Lantern ring kind of took over him, and he became a Black Lantern and was kind of a bad guy for him. Wonder Woman also was. So Superman was not dead and reanimated. Batman was. It's kind of fun. Take the playing card out. Oh man, I got the whole thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give the cards away. I'm going to give the cards away tonight on this video. So I'll do some type of fun trivia or something, and then I'll give away this whole Blackest Night set of cards, and I'll send them out to you, along with some Sirdork cards. How does that sound? Anybody interested? R3 says, the Joker who laughs and the Robins from Earth 22 are some of my favorite figures in my collection. I put them up against even Hot Toys. Wow. All right. Chad Green's into it. Hang on a second. My cats are really loving the whole boxes here. There's Toxin. Hey, buddy. All right, let's see if I have just as hard of a time taking Superman out as I did taking Batman out. Let's go for it. Rocket says, I throw away the boxes, but I will still take a photo of them for keepsake. Oh, yeah. I do too, actually. Because, yeah, I'll take a photo for, like, Instagram story or something. Just so, yeah, because there is something special. Because I'm a big fan of packaging, whether that be action figures or food or drinks. Like, packaging, I think, is just a really cool, kind of an art, you know, and I appreciate it. Let's cut this out. Awesome. And this one. Wow, look at that. I did a great job. Chad says I might start posting my pics. Chad, do it. Post your pics, man. Definitely should do that. Cool. His cape looks awesome. This is great. I actually have the old DC Direct version of him too. Be right back. Let's do a comparison. So this is a really old figure from way back that I have. And he actually looks great. He actually looks really great. Both are fantastic. This figure is obviously going to be way more articulated. You're not going to really be able to get this guy much for poses at all. What year is this from? This is from, when the series came out. I don't even know. But kind of a cool thing to compare, right? But yeah, Soups, he's looking real good. These guys are going to look great on the shelf together. All these guys. All right, let's pop out these legs. These Atrocitus legs. Okay. Chad, no way. My videos were what actually made you start shooting toys, and that's so cool, man. That's like honestly all I could ever hope for when I make the videos. Hey, Tanner, how's it going, dude? Thanks for coming in. We're opening up a ton of McFarlane figures. Sorry about the noise. Look at those thighs. Those are some thick thighs. That's a thick-ass thigh. Sorry. To quote the meme video. So we've got 4 appendages for Atrocitus. Looking real good. Okay. Thick boy. All right, so now let's open up Kyle. He is so. I think it's the torso that's so heavy in here. Steve has a really great thing. He says, if you don't want to post publicly yet, send it to Jared in a tweet message for someone to see. Sirdork is great at positive feedback. Well, first of all, I'm glad you think so. And yes, definitely send them to me right now. Usually I would say send them over to my Instagram. But right now, I don't really have my Instagram at the moment, but that will be back. But I'm been very, very active on Twitter. Still, same thing, at Sirdork730. So, it's all right there. All right. Open up Kyle Rayner. One of the cool things about Kyle Rayner as a Green Lantern is he is an artist. And so, the Green Lantern constructs are literally just the Green Lanterns, their imagination. So whatever they make is just based off of how creative that person is. So like Kyle Rayner would create these crazy beautiful like giant Viking awesome mech, just like really cool big articulated things with his Green Lantern constructs. Someone like Hal Jordan's very simple. He would use like a fist or hammer or like a train or just like very basic normal things, which I still kind of liked. And then like someone like Jon Stewart being like a military guy, he had lots of military types of um, constructs, you know, like tanks and big mini guns, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know, just like talking about that. All right, so let's take out Kyle. Let's pop the boy out of here. Ooh, I sliced that plastic up a little bit. That's all right. Man, he is in there good. Popping him out is a big pain. Come on. Ah, man. I feel like this is like the why live unboxings are like a huge pain, because you got to deal with stuff like this. I mean, it's fine for me, but like I feel like cutting wires is not very fun to watch. I'm glad to hear it. Rocket says, I'm very impressed with these figures. Yeah, and you know, for the most part, you can go out and find these figures. You can just go out to wherever you can buy figures, and you'll be able to find them. Most of the time. Sorry. So loud. All right, and here he is. Look at, we should start doing a new thing called What the Pose is right outside of the box. The second you pop him out, what is his pose? So when I first popped Batman out, he was face palming, but Kyle is like prancing. He's just like all excited and prancing around. Chad says, I don't have a Twitter. Where can I send it to you? Chad, if you go to my website on sirdork.com, click on the contact button. That will give you, basically the contact button will send me an email. You can send me things that way, or just make a quick Twitter account. Send them over to me that way. But other than those two ways, those are the main two to do it. I gotta say, Kyle looks way better than the Hal Jordan figure. Like, so I always thought like the Hal was just like very basic looking. Kyle's got really cool texture, and I think there's just been just that much of a leap forward with these figures since he came out, which really wasn't even that long ago. Like, this really looks like Kyle Rayner, but this just looks like a basic, like, Hal Jordan is kind of just like got like basic white guy look, but this just looks like a generic head that was used, and it's like, yeah, this works for Hal Jordan. I don't know, I just didn't really. Yeah, this is definitely a better figure. Maybe they'll come out with a better Hal Jordan soon. That would be awesome. So this is a fantastic figure. The texture, I don't know if you can see it on him. It's really nice. And yeah, and I love figures like this where it's just like a clean slate. There's no armor or anything, which means the articulation is going to be like the best because there's nothing in the way. You can move them. Oops. Not supposed to do that, but it happens. Hang on. We'll put it back. Ready? There it goes. Oh no, look what I did. I'm going to have to fix that soon. Maybe I can fix it with the knife. I'm not doing this the best way. There we go. See, we're good as new. If you pop it out, you can pop it right back in. There it goes. So, definitely a win with this figure. Steve says, look how easy it was to pop back together. Yeah, I mean, that I would say that I was definitely over doing it when I was trying to pose him. You know, so that's why I popped out. It wasn't super easy. So, hey, Dr. Awesome. One thing that looks a little bit weird when you mess with the ankle, that looks kind of weird. But at the same time, I don't expect to be doing this a whole lot when I pose. So it's not like this is a bad thing. It's fine. but that joint really gives you as much possible. Like, this amount of ankle articulation is very helpful, because when you're trying to do like jumping or running poses and you can't really do much with this, it's gonna be a crappy pose without that. Anel agrees. Linda, you scare me with that knife. Agreed. Sorry. Well, I will say this knife is very, very dull. It's very dull. It came very dull, and it's been used a lot just for random crap. So, you know what? I probably could be more careful. Tanner says ankle joints can be tough for a company to make. I get it, and I think this is the way to do it. The articulation over the look, I think, is important. Like, if you get one of these clone, like this here we go. Let's just talk about, so here's Rex, for instance. So he's got ankle joints. Look at that. If you try to bend his foot forward, this is what you're going to get. That's it. And the reason why I can even get it is because I cut his ankles so I could get more movement. You can't get any ankle movement there. And so that's a bad thing about this. So go McFarlane. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully I can put Rex back without knocking over a bunch of figures. You know what? I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so here we go. He's looking good. Those three. Let's get these accessories out. Oh, wow. That's really, like, in there. Sorry, you guys. Linda, you guys, I do have to take the knife out. There we go. Nice and safe. We got a nice lantern. Let's put it in Kyle's hand. Action figure domino chain. Electron. No, you're right. That's a real thing. It happened once literally on this video when I put that One Punch Man, the Saitama figure back. I'm putting the lantern in his hand. It's a little tough to do. Dr. Awesome, you action figure guys with your articulation. Us Lego guys only need a couple and some blue tack. You know what? I had to do that recently when I did some Lego shots for Disney, which I am not super familiar with. I don't do a whole lot of Lego shooting, but I did have to pop stuff out and tack on the leg or the arms to get some more articulation. So there he is. Let's get his sword out. There, just slide it out. Didn't have to do any cutting. Maybe I can use this to cut out the rest of the stuff. What do you think? I don't think that will work. Dr. Austin, I saw them today with the Inquisitorship, right? Yes, actually, yeah. One of my shots I did for Disney was posted on the Star Wars UK Twitter page official, and it would be on their Instagram and Facebook as well. So if you follow either of those pages, you would have seen them. So that was me. Yay! So cool to see that. And trading card, it's right here. So I'm going to give the cards away at the end of the video to somebody. And I will mail them out to you somehow. We'll figure out a trivia question or something. And I'll send over some other Sirdork paper products, which I've got. All right, let's pop out this Atrocitus. Boom, didn't have to do any cutting. All right. So let's put him. Should I start putting him together now, or should I wait till the head is out and put it all together all at once? What should we do? What do you think? What do you think? How should I do it? I was gonna actually start putting him together now, and then when the head comes, I'll put the head on last. All at once. All right, all at once. All right. That seems to be pretty unanimous. Good choice. Oh, you know what? There's a little thing in this knife right here. There's a blade inside of there. Actually, that might be, I could just kind of hook it and cut those little wires like that. That might be helpful. I'm going to do that. All right, so we've just got Deathstorm. And that'll be it. Got a ton more figures, but yeah. If I were to open up all the figures that I opened out of those boxes today, we'd be here all night. We're already going for an hour and 10 minutes. All right. And like I was saying before, you guys, the reason why McFarlane reached out to me for this is just because I was posting and tagging them and they saw my stuff and liked it, which is really cool. So don't stop doing that. Keep doing it. They literally do look out for it. And I don't just mean McFarlane, do that with everybody. Big companies, small ones, especially the small ones, but even the big ones, they notice. So here we go. We've got Deathstorm. I'm so excited. I also have another Firestorm figure that's up here. It's the DC Icons one. I have it signed by the sculptor on the top there from Paul Harding. Right there. Really cool. Not a McFarlane figure, but kind of in the family because it's DC Direct, and McFarlane now owns DC Direct, so it's kind of cool. All right, let's see if I can use this part. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. That's all right. Here we go. Chad, low-key jelly. Well, Chad, just post, tag them, show them some love, because they notice. They know that there are people like us who collect these figures and shoot them on, take pictures of them and put them online, and they appreciate it. Ooh, you know what? I can use that feature with the knife. Let's see. Maybe not. There we go. That worked. And if you have not read Blackest Night, you don't even have to really be like a big Green Lantern fan or anything like that. Just, if you wanted to read this, you would have such a blast. It's such a freaking cool series. Just, if you're just a fan of superheroes, just everybody in it, it's a huge event. Hey, okay. All right, that's the last time I'll need the knife, I think. Oh, he looks so good. So his hair is translucent. So if I put him up to the light, change the camera a little bit. Glows through there a little bit. Nice. That looks really cool. Sorry about the mess. Here's my Star Wars tree, by the way. My Star Wars Christmas tree. Yeah. I made a whole video about the tree last year. I'll post that again on the channel, so it's up there. Thank you, Dr. Awesome. All right, so Deathstorm, awesome. We've got a big, scary open hand, and we've got a not a fist, but a thing that can either pass as a fist and can also hold things. So honestly, I don't love that, but I think it's smart because it can be either or. It can be a holder hand or it can be a fist. But yeah, he just looks so good. Look how freaking cool that figure is. So cool. I mean, there's a lot of just very plain black paint on him, but it works. Dr. Awesome, what brand size do you reckon would respond? Trying to work out who to go for. Honestly, I've gotten responses from big names and small. I would say you're probably more likely to get a response from a smaller brand because they will typically probably just get a lot less responses. But who knows? You could get a big brand that has a really great social media manager or team or whatever, and they could really respond. But just do them all. Just everything you do them all. Tanner, McFarlane never fails on the details. I agree. The details aren't the skull looks so good. This is just like a way cooler version of of Ghost Rider. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with me, but I think he's way cooler. But yeah. Chad, I'm the nicest person that you've ever heard of. I don't know about that. I'm glad that you think that I'm nice, because I'm try to be nice. So I'm just glad you think I'm that nice. Thanks, dude. And Hangsel, I do have a couple Mythic Legions figures. They're kind of all over the place right now. And I did pre-order a couple recent ones. I got them because I'm trying to make a custom figure. So we'll see. You'll see soon. There's his lantern, really cool. Let's put it in his hand, his fist / holding hand. See you later, Tex. There he goes. In hand. Awesome. And all right, now let's put them together. Ow. So this is almost like a rubber, very soft plastic. And there's his head. Just okay. Is I'm sorry, that was probably really weird. Okay, so let's do legs first. What do you say? All right, that was nice and easy. Electron says his face is looking goofy. Chad, you are the most flattering guy. Also, how do you get flawless photos? Well, thank you for thinking the photos are flawless. If you look hard enough, you'll find plenty of flaws. That's for sure, at least in my eyes. But if you want to, the more you take pictures of stuff, the more you practice, the more you will be happy with your own photos. I'll say that. Just keep practicing, trying new things. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. Pop those armies in. Wait, does this need to go in first? No, it does not. Pop the arms in. Ooh, did you hear that? Satisfying pop. Electron says, I recently saw some toy photography and my jaw dropped. Looked straight out of the movies. There are some super talented people. Trust me. Yeah, there really are. All right. This guy is big. I never thought of Tros as being this like slim. I always thought of him being like a bulkier kind of guy. Not saying that he's like slim because he's ripped, but I always thought of him to being thicker, like wider. I don't know. Is that just me? Can anyone else? I don't know. Thanks, Chad. All right, so let's put this on. There are little slits here on the top there. In the comics, he was slim before. Okay. Yeah, I always thought of him as being a little bit thicker. I don't know if these will pop in. Yeah, I think they will. There's nothing... These aren't really staying in too good. Sorry, I'm moving out of the camera here. Ugh. Is there like a good way to put him in? Do I have to glue this in? Thanks, Hang Solo. Thanks, man. Just glue it. Yeah, honestly, that might be the best thing to do. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And here's the head. And let's pop it in. Oh. Oh, it's in, but no pop. And there he is. There's Atrocitus. He's pretty nice looking. His head looks a little small, doesn't it? But it fits him. It fits the character, for sure. Oh, no! There we go. Yeah, I agree. This is epic. So, honestly, it's cool, because usually I feel like with Build-A-Figure waves, you have to get more than 4 figures. I feel like with other ones, you would have to get like at least 5. But you only had to get 4. And so, if you go on the McFarlane toy store, I think it's literally McFarlanetoystore.com. If you go on there, there's a plenty of different waves you can buy all 4 figures all at once. And I think they're discounted quite a bit because you're buying all 4 of them. I think all 4 of these guys were, I think, like 87. Or no, no, they were not like 87. It was discounted, but I don't remember. But I was saving by getting the all 4 at once. Plus, you're getting the 5th one, you know? And he's a mega fig, too. Dang, he looks awesome. He looks so cool. I should take a picture of him with just blood all over the place, coming out of his mouth and stuff. Oh, I almost forgot about the trading card. Gotta pop that out. And there it is. All 4 cards. These are really cool. Jaith Artist says, open Scarecrow. I don't know if I want to open Scarecrow. I don't know if I want to keep him in the box. I might want to keep him in the box because sometimes I like keeping stuff in the box for like a while. Even if I don't plan on keeping it in forever, I'll keep it in the box for a while and then I'll like decide like I want to open this up. You know, like it builds up the suspense from you wanting to open him up. I don't know. Does anyone else do that? Just keep him in the box for a while and just look at it in the box. And then eventually like, okay, now I want to open it up. Does anyone else do that? Anybody? JR says, if you are just know he's one, if not the most detailed figure in the line. He looked absolutely beautiful. He really did. Stubb says, I open immediately. And Council of the Clones, any Star Wars yet? I actually am not opening any Star Wars today. It was just a bunch of McFarlane stuff. No Star Wars. So not today. Steve says, are these more for display purposes? I didn't necessarily have a photo in mind, to be honest with these. I think I just wanted to have these as a fan of just because I love this series. I think that was more what I wanted these for. Because these are like figures like this that are not necessarily Kyle Rayner, kind of though. Figures like this are so very specific, and I don't want to say obscure, but to some people they are obscure, and so like you're very limited with the types of photos you can take with these. I love using I use basic character like Mando and Grogu. I use them a lot because they're super universal. I can put them in any type of situation in a photo. But like putting Deathstorm in any photo wouldn't really work. Because not a lot of people will see this and instantly be like, oh yeah, that works. You know, us comic fans and those we will. So they're very limited with the types of photos you can do with these. All right. I'm going to scooch these guys over, and then I'm going to change the thing again. And then I'll just answer whatever questions or whatever you guys want. Plus, I'll give away, there's my living room. Give away the, oh, look at that. Great view. Great view. All right, I got to think of something to give away these. All right, let me think of a question. Let's see here. Okay. So this is a question for anyone who watched my last YouTube video I put out. The last full-on video. And this is to win these cards. I'll send these cards to you. And I'll send over some other Sirdork paper products. I got stickers and prints and stuff. Where did I get the little houses from? What little houses? Well, if you watched the video, you would know. Yes, where did I get the little houses I used for the Godzilla toy shoot in the last video? Where did I get the houses from? Nope. Stubbs? Chad? Nope. Chad, you got it. It's from Target. Yes, I got them from Target. All right, you win, Chad. Chad, I'm glad you won, Chad, because the whole stream you were just saying how badly you want these cards. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Linda and Steve. Ooh, Steve says, giveaway idea. Is personal coaching session through a shoot, like a Skype or something? That would be great. Huh. That would be really cool, actually. That would be really cool. It's a kind of cool idea. And plus, that's free. I don't have to, get anything for that or ship anything, so that's cool. No, Chad, you got it. These are from Target. You already got it. It's not from Dollar Tree. You already got it. All right. That would be a really cool idea. Maybe I'll do that sometime. Maybe I will do that sometime. All right, Chad. So, Chad, what you're gonna have to do, send me a message either on Twitter, like I said before. I know you said you didn't have Twitter, or just go to sirdork.com, click on contact, and contact me right there. I'll get your address and I'll send you the cards and some other stuff. That'll be cool. No, Chad, thank you for being in here. All right. I got the rest of the time to, if anyone has any questions you want to ask, just go for it. I'll be here. We can, I mean, I know you guys threw in a lot of questions that I was not able to answer in the middle of the unboxing. So Electron says, do you do any Gundam stuff? I've never been a Gundam fan. Not that I don't like Gundam, I've just never really watched it, so I don't have anything. I did one time do a Gundam shot, a while back. Black Series, Isaiah Takahashi, toy photographer, amazing, incredibly talented guy. He did like a contest once where like build a gun plot, take a shot, and the winner wins this, the best shot. And I did that, and that was the only time I've ever done it. Hank Solo says Krampus is waiting for your Twitter and DMs. Awesome. Awesome. Hey Bruce, you too, man. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Oh, did the stream crash for a second? Oh, well, that's weird. Everything seemed completely fine on my end, which is super weird. I got so many figures to pack up. More recently, I've been like getting figures, and I haven't been opening a lot of them. I have so many figures in my basement boxed up that I haven't opened. Just like collecting boxes of stuff, and it's kind of cool. I like it, and they can come in handy for giveaways and stuff in the future. Oh, Dr. Awesome, that was you. Okay, I'm glad the stream's fine, because you never know sometimes. You never know. And my internet is really crappy. It crashes all the time, and it would always happen. It's weird it hasn't happened here. It usually happens in my studio with my, computer and stuff like that. Chat, anything you want, man. Doesn't matter. Just put hey. Doesn't matter with the subject line. Just put whatever you want. I will read it no matter what. All right. Did anybody throw any questions? Oh, I guess. Hey, ICT, Vinny, how's it going? Well, let's see. Anybody got any figures that they wanted to get for Christmas? Anything? I didn't put any figures on my wish list, really. I'm really bad about that. Anyone who knows me and would buy gifts for me, they don't really like to buy me figures because they don't know what ones I already have, or like what ones I like, or I always pre-order stuff. So like I'm like the worst person to get for because they don't know what kinds of stuff to get. Oh, Dr. Awesome says, so how do the Disney commissions work? Genuinely interested. That's a really cool question. It's actually really not super complicated, but I have kind of gotten a contact with just a group, a team at Disney that's specifically in the UK, and they will just send me an email, and I'll have a Zoom call with them. But usually they'll say like, we're looking for these specific things. They'll say that we need this, we need this, we need this with these specific products. We have this product, this product, this product. We need these types of pictures, and then they'll tell me, okay, can you send us like a slideshow of what your ideas are for these photos? Like, what's the photo gonna be? What's the environment gonna be like? And what's going on? And then you get like pictures from Google or something. It's like pre-visualization, so they can say like, okay, yeah, that's kind of what we want. And then I will send that over to them, and then they'll basically approve or disapprove or deny. Usually they approve it. And then I will go and execute those and send it over to them. And then send like a ton of photos, and then they'll usually have a ton of feedback. Like, okay, pictures look great, but we need this changed. Can you redo this? Do this? This is usually a ton of feedback, which is understandable. And sometimes that's really tough, is getting all that feedback. You put lots of work in it, and you're like, okay, we know you did that, but can you redo it? I got it, Chad. You're all good. But that's pretty much how it is. That's pretty much how it is. Hang Solo has been hitting GameStop hard the last few months. Lots of clearance at GameStop. I'm noticing that GameStops in general are carrying less collectibles. I think they kind of went too far and they're trying to downscale a little bit. Steve says, are you familiar with 5K Toys or Toys Wonderland? How do you determine a site you'll buy figures from? I have bought from both of those sites before, and they're reliable for sure. Toys Wonderland is, I'm pretty sure they are, I think, like a Japanese import site specifically. I think they're located overseas in Asia somewhere, probably in Japan, because I've only ordered from them once, and it took months to get here. And it was a Japanese figure, of course, but so trustworthy. There's a lot of great stuff. And then 5K Toys, I've pre-ordered 2 things from there, and they were great. So both reliable. Usually what I do is I just find, if I see a store that I want to buy something from, I'll just Google it. I'll just say, is this site reliable? And then I'll look to see if other people have purchased from there and look at reviews. That's all. Or just ask, like you're asking now. Ask other toy collectors, see if they've bought anything from these websites. Jordan Wheeler says, are you excited for Across the Spider-Verse, and do you have their toys? I am excited. I actually saw the first one really late, like years. I was really behind, off the bandwagon. I didn't watch the first Into the Spider-Verse movie until like a year ago, or maybe even less, this year. And I loved it. It was really great. I wasn't as crazy about it as everyone else was, just because I'm not as huge of a Spider-Man fan, probably. But I did really love it, and I definitely am going to see it. I probably won't buy any of the figures. As far as Marvel stuff goes, I only get really generic things. Like, if I ever want to have Spider-Man in a photo, I'll just have a very basic Spider-Man figure to use. So then the point gets across that it's Spider-Man. I don't need to have all these other different Spider-Mans. That's all for me. And Dr. Awesome says, for the Disney thing, it says, sounds awesome. Yeah, the feedback must be rough at times, although your work is top notch. Well, I mean, the feedback, it's never like a personal, like when they give me feedback on the photos I give to them, it's never like this is not a good photo, you need to redo it. It's more just like they have very specific things that they get from different places. They have their own internal Disney compliance team. They have their client feedback from either Funko, Lego, Hasbro that they want, and then they have their own team feedback, and just everybody just needs a certain thing and they have to get approvals, and that's where the feedback comes in. It's never just like, you suck and you need to redo this, you stupid photographer, you suck. It's never, no, it's never like that. It's just like they need a very specific thing, and that's what my job is. My job is to take a picture that they want. That's what they're paying me for. It is paid, so that's what's really cool. All right, well, I'm totally far behind on on the questions. Thanks for sending the questions in, you guys. Electron says, you got any of the Micro Galaxy Chasers? I have the ATSD Chased. Oh, the Chase, like the Chase exclusive ones? I do have a few of their ships, and they're really cool. I had to actually take some for Disney, some photos. I've got like the X-Wing and the Falcon and a few TIE fighters. And I did buy some of the little mini figures, which I just think are so cool. The tiny micro ones, I love those. But yeah, those are awesome. Chad says, also, how do you have so many Stormtroopers? Just one at a time, over time. They just build up, And, all right, Rocket says, I wish I had a Tenchi Muyo Ryoku figure. I don't even know who that is, Rocket, but it sounds really cool. Sounds like something from an anime or something that I have not seen, but it sounds really cool. Chad, that's totally okay. Totally good. All right. Solutionist. Hey, man. Says, any chance to take pictures with Star Wars the Vintage Collection in 3.75? I, I, I have before. I've never, and whenever I wanted to shoot something with Star Wars, I've never been like, okay, I want to shoot a figure. I want to use the 3.75 inch. I just like the bigger scale, but I have done some 3.75 inch shots before, and I will say it's definitely hard. It's definitely harder because you gotta really work with the figures to get the poses that you want, and it's just there's just so much more limited, and things are smaller, so you gotta. It's hard for sure. So, um, it's never my first choice, but I have before, and it's still fun for sure. Um, Council of Clones says Toys R Us has 30% off action figures. Right. Well, I mean, Toys R Us is not really around in the U.S. anymore. In Macy's though, they do have them in Macy's, but I know Canadians still got the Toys R Us. So, if you're in Canada, they got 30% off figures at Toys R Us. So that's cool. Chad says, and what do you do when you get artist block? I've found that artist block only really comes to me if I'm forcing the ideas out. Like if I'm just like all day like, okay, I gotta think of something, I gotta take a picture, I gotta think of it, I gotta think, then I'm gonna get artist block because I'm not letting the ideas naturally come out of the pores. You know, I gotta just like let it come out. Don't ever rush and push too hard for the ideas. Ideas, just let them come. Let the ideas come, and when you think of something, write it down. So then you have a list of it as, you know, so you don't forget it. But the more you push yourself to try and think of new stuff, the harder it's gonna be to think of stuff. Just keep your mind open all day long. When you're out driving home from work, think of stuff. When you're watching a movie, when you're listening to a podcast, just keep your mind open, and the ideas will come. They will come on their own as long as your mind's open and you're looking for it. So definitely, just like that. Dr. Austin says, will we ever see the photo you were setting up in your figures falling over the short video? The long line of clones and the domino effect. I'm glad you liked that video. That was really fun. But there was not really a photo going on. That was all just for the video. No real photo going on. That would have been quite the difficult photo with all of those all those figures in there. But yeah, that was just for the video, for sure. Hank Solo says, is that Canada Council of Clones? I have no idea what you mean. Probably not. I have no idea. Maybe that wasn't a question for me. Yes, yeah. Whenever you're trying, yeah, back to the idea thing. If you're trying to overthink, then it's just gonna get harder for you. Electron says, is there any place you have suggestion for me to use my taste on? Like a location for shooting? I would just say, because that's another great way to get ideas. If you ever want to just, especially like usually simpler, like fun ideas instead of like complicated conceptual based photo ideas, if you just go for like a walk or a hike or something, whether it be like down the street or like on like a trail or like a legitimate hike or something, just look around at stuff. You know, you walk in, just look at stuff, and you'll get ideas that way. Just look around. Just go outside and do something. Chad Green says, P.S. Black Adam fell off the shelf. Oh yeah, he's right here. I took him off the shelf earlier to show off his face sculpt because I was talking about it. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff and that fall down, and a lot of stuff that needs to be put away. I've got a lot right now. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, the ATTE. I don't own the ATTE. What's the ATTE? Oh. That's the smaller clone one, right? An idea to shoot that. I would shoot somewhere where there's not a lot of big stuff because it's a pretty small thing, right? I don't know, but I would just give you the same answer I did before. Go for a walk and find somewhere that fits. Find something that fits for sure. ICT Vinny says, do you have storyboard experience? Have you ever used storyboarding to do a commission or anything like that? Not really. I mean, I guess in the very most basic and slightest, I guess I do. And I wouldn't even say it's so much of a storyboard. It'd be like kind of like a basic sketch of what I'm thinking. And most of the time, I just use that for my own thing. So not really. I think no is a better answer. Probably not. I have done like pre-visualization things for like, this is my idea for something. But it's never really so much. I usually will use just like, I'll just grab images from Google and just say something like this. Pretty much. Council of Clones says, is your collection both your girlfriend's and yours? Yeah. Both of ours for sure. Pretty much all the stuff behind me that you see is mine. But there's some stuff over here that's hers. Like if you see like the Joker stuff over there, that's hers. Right above there, there's some World of Warcraft stuff that's hers. There's some anime stuff that actually like right here. Pretty much everything in this little box is hers. That's her stuff. This is really dusty here. I gotta dust. And she's got a whole like one of these huge shelves. She's got one of those over there that's completely all Harley Quinn. Like from all the way, like it's jam packed. Like it's got like hot toys and statues, figures. It's like jam packed full of stuff. She's got so much. Chad Green says the Genos is a fig I have wanted for forever. Do you have one? Actually, yes. I have 2 Genos figures. They both fell down. I have this. Oh my god. This is the Dazn model Genos, and then this one is the Figma Genos. This one is actually broken. He broke. I had to glue his arm back on. And the Figma one's pretty cool. So, put those back. Yeah, Genos is such a cool character. Oh, the ATTE is the clone tank with big legs. Oh, that's a cool figure. That must be an old one. Same answer that's for sure. Hey Bo says, how many figures do you own altogether? I don't know. Several hundred. I guess that's my best. I have no idea. That would be fun to count though, to see how many there is. Vinny says, do both of you guys have insurance for all of your collections? What's your most prized expensive figure you have? Well, we do have homeowners insurance. So the possessions inside would count, I suppose, for under homeowners insurance. So that's good. Most prized figure, I have no idea. That one figure is my most expensive one I was talking about. There's a Fallout one I have up there, the 3-0 big figure. That was very expensive. Her most prized figure, I don't know. She's got some statues that she's really proud of that are really expensive. But yeah, I guess those all would be covered under homeowners. Stephanie, do I have an Anakin figure? Actually, I just got this Anakin, which is one I've been wanting for a really long time. This is the Figuarts Anakin. I just got him. I had to pay like $100, 100 plus for him. But yeah, this is the best Anakin figure around in this size, I think. I've never really liked the Black Series ones. I feel like, because Hasbro's come a long way with their face technology, but I still feel like the more recent Anakins just look not good. I just don't think they look like him. All right. Let's see. Dr. Awesome says, if you had to remove a figure type from existence, what would you remove? Like Black Series, Hot Toys 3.75? What would I remove? I don't know. Well, there would definitely be one that I don't really collect. So if there's a figure line that exists that is offensive to people, that's the one. I don't know. What would I remove? I don't want to remove any of them. I guess something smaller. Because I don't really like shooting small stuff. Oh, what a tough thing. I don't know. They're all great. I don't like that. I don't like that question. They're all great. I don't want to remove and ruin it for anybody. You always throw in like the tough questions. Electron says there's something surprising I found. The Separatist gunship is about $200, but hard to find. Yet the Republic gunship is more common, but costs 400 to 500. Ain't that bizarre? Yeah, collector value is really weird, and you know what? That could change over time. They could switch. Ladande says asking an action figure collector how many they have is always a rhetorical question. LOL. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely know. Do you want to come say hi again?
Hi. So what's everyone's favorite version of Harley Quinn? Keep score for me.
Such great original questions. You would never expect any question like that coming from her, right?
Don't be rude.
You should be proud of that. And be like, yeah, that's right.
I want to know.
Stephanie says, do you have the Black Series helmets? I do have one.
Answer.
Well, I'm so far behind with it. I do have the Mandalorian one. That's the only one I have. I bought that specifically for my costume, though. Not much of a collector with that. Chad, what was the most expensive figure? The figure that I have, that's the most expensive one. It's made by 3-0. It's a T60 power armor figure from Fallout. T60 power armor. All right. Tanner, have you added any new Dragon Ball Z figures to your collection? I have not in a while. I haven't been super inspired with Dragon Ball Z lately because there hasn't been a whole lot of Dragon Ball. Except for I did pre-order the Gohan from the superhero movie, and I never got it. I pre-ordered it from a site that usually is pretty good, and I never got it. And it's just like, we're waiting for it to come in. I pre-ordered it so long ago. But that's the most recent one. Before that, it was the Figure Arts Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is awesome. But yeah, I haven't really gotten a whole lot of Dragon Ball recently. I really haven't. All right, so some of the answers to favorite Harley. The cosplay version we just saw. I'll let her know. A lot of classic answers. Great answers. Dude, the T60 is like 500 to 700 bucks. That's really? That's pretty low. Really? That's 500 to 700? Really? That seems pretty low. I thought it was more like 1200. I didn't pay 1200. But yes, it is very expensive. It's an awesome figure though. All right, you guys. I think I got to go make dinner and stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. This was so much fun. I have so much stuff in here, and I'm surprised so many of you guys were so excited to open up this stuff with me. It's a lot of fun, and thank you, McFarlane, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna send this over to them. Hopefully they like it. So thank you again for watching. Have a great and wonderful, wonderful Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't, just have a really great weekend. If you celebrate Hanukkah, I hope you're enjoying it right now, right? Because it's happening right now. Whatever you celebrate, just enjoy it and have fun. Don't complicate it too much. Yeah. Thank you guys so much, everyone. Have a great night, and I'll see you later on. See ya.